staying out the way. Big bag, I want a big bag. If it ain't getting money, you can skip that. Big bag, I want a big bag. Put you in a Rolls Royce.
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Paulo Costa and Luke Rockhold. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
All right, so here he is, the undefeated middleweight contender, Paulo Costa. Most would argue this is the scariest power puncher in the 185-pound division at present. And I think for those that would doubt him, he answered a lot of those naysayers in the Yoel Romero fight, outlasting that freak of a man over 15 powerful minutes back in 2019. Paulo Costa appears destined for future greatness, but obviously a big test in front of him here tonight, one he is hoping to pass with flying colors. Tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Rockhold is 6 years his senior. He is 2 inches taller. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Santa Cruz, California, Luke Rockhold. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Paulo the Eraser Costa! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
Well,
dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And they separate. Oh! Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
So just over 20 total strikes have found the mark for Paulo Costa. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Nice strike.
Oh, right-left combo by Rockhold.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Nice placement there on the left hook counter. Oh!
He didn't like that left hand.
He's got him hurt here. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half.
Oh! What a
Back to the feet.
He's in trouble. He's getting lit up. Man, what a fight. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up? Head kick lands.
Right hand on point. Rockhold's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Stop.
Great work last round. You knocked him down. You've shown you have the power to put anybody away. This round, let's go back to the same game plan. I want you to stay.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Rockhold gets caught with that punch. Hook is there again. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh! Oh, straight right. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. That's a crippling shot there. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
So we lean on the numbers here. 47 total strikes have now landed for the powerful Paulo Costa. And landing with 52% accuracy against Luke Rockhold.
Finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Rockhold's got his head looking for a guillotine.
He's attacking guillotine.
Then he's out. And he landed the right hand there. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Slips the shot. Costa's kick to the body is blocked. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, big head kick lands.
Oh!
He's getting lit up right now, John.
Nice work. Nobody's getting that guy like you. Keep doing that. Stay on him. He's scared of you now.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Looks like Rockhold's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate. Punch is blocked. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
70 total strikes have found the mark for Paulo Costa. And landed with 45% accuracy tonight against Luke Rockhold. Well, I can't think of a worse place in the world to be when you are tired than the world-famous Octagon. We got two fighters who are nearly gassed out here, Chad.
Both of them are exhausted, and they are questioning what they did.
Oh! Back to the feet.
Uppercut landed. That was a jab.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. And there comes the separation now.
That's a big strike right there.
Rockhold's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side. Wow! He's out!
He got him! What a fight!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Paulo the Eraser Costa.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now. John, I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? It's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
Trying to make a million while I'm living. Got a couple brothers in the kitchen. Them brothers ain't cooking, now they be whipping. It's crazy how my people, they were whipping. Now most of my people, they be whipping. Rolling with a pole like I'm Obi-Wan.
Coming up next, it is a UFC welterweight championship showdown between the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards.
You ready?
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Outstanding kick there by Usman. Straight right is there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, big elbow.
And he connects there. Well, certainly not just a wrestler, as the champion Usman showed his boxing chops there, DC. Beautiful combo.
Yeah, Henry has done a fantastic job with him. He's a pupil to Henry. Henry's taking him under his wing. He's taken the time to build this young wrestler into a great fighter.
Whiffs on that offering. 2 minutes have expired off the round one clock here.
Oh, one takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Fighters back to their feet here. Trying to establish that jab once again. Just misses with the right. Single collar tie there.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head. Beautiful takedown to land.
Close guard. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's gonna start looking to land big shots from the top.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Usman's got the full mount. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, and he's back up again. 36 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. Nice punch there by Edwards. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, good defense here to stay upright after that single leg takedown offering.
You're destroying them like that. So keep on moving, change up those combinations.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, here we go. Our next round is underway. And, of course, the big storyline in the previous round, those knees just up and down, really inflicted a lot of damage on his opponent.
Really driving the knee into the mix. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, beautiful level change.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage could be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half-guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, half-guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Edwards' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Usman's right back to the full mount here. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Edwards has got his head looking for a guillotine choke.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
All right, so he postures up, and he's out. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, useful strike on the ground, that was. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
10 seconds remain in round two. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even...
Oh, big knee!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the game.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Back mount now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, keep that finger on the punch counter button. 113 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. Landing with 70% accuracy tonight against Leon Edwards. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Well,
what a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish his fight.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landed. Both very powerful, very explosive.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Usman's has got full mount now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position of the body.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition. Short time now in the round.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, side control now. Usman's back in full mount. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All those rounds on the pants in the gym paid off. Now we're going to continue. Keep doing exactly what you did. Great distance, great timing.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
And now he's got the tie clinch. Oh, collar tie.
Look at him yank the head.
And now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Edwards' eye is starting to swell shut. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, nice combination of strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent, not unlike Muhammad Ali over Sonny Liston back in the day.
That is a good reference. If you're standing and your opponent's on the ground, you're doing really good work.
All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying big. Wow! Wow! Herb Dean steps in!
He's done, he's done!
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 59 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
So the celebration is officially on. After a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight, he will go out the same way he came in as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. He is your winner by knockout, and what a way to send a statement to the rest of the contenders in this division that it is going to take a monumental effort to dethrone this 170-pound king.